This is a video on how I fabricated a rock column for the California Pizza Corporation out of LA. This project was to cover a concrete column in their offices and was on the 5th floor of the building. I fabricated this project in my shop in Oregon, which you see here on the floor. I made the column with 12 interlocking rock panels to be able to complete the on-site installation in just one day, which was all the time they would allow me for the complete installation. With this clip, I thought I'd show you how strong and well built this column really was by climbing up and out of it. The 12 interlocking panels are bolted together and are virtually one complete column in this picture. The sole reason for this column at CPK was to display what they called a Rock Award for specifically recognized employees. The Rock Award had nothing to do with rock. It was just an acronym for the award, which just happened to spell out the word rock. I made 48 removable award rocks, 24 with no plaque cut out, and 24 with cutouts for the plaques to be installed as they were needed, which was about a 5-year plan. At any rate, in this picture, you can see where I have in red the rocks that don't have the cutouts, and they're removable for when they do put the rock that has the plaque cut out, that they can put a plaque for this specific employee. In this clip, I'm referring to the 4 wooden jigs that are placed on the mocked-up column that's actually to represent the real size of the concrete column that's being covered at CPK. The 2 boxes represent the white filing cabinets that will be installed against my rock column when the installation is complete there at CPK. The 2 diagonal lines, this yellow one on the left and the red one on the right, represent the actual 2 panels that we have already picked out that we held up there, and we made a jig that marks the bottom of them. So we're going to build this particular first level up to those diagonal wood jigs. That represents the next level. So I just needed to know where I was going to, and that's what I've done with the wooden jigs. Now here at this juncture, we've got, about 12 different individual pieces that are all wired together, and we're going to, they're blowing it out with the air right now. They're about to wash it down, and we're going to mud the inside seams to lock it all together, and then texture the outside little details, where the panels come together. But this first layer is actually 4 corners that interlock together to make this section. So the first section has 4 pieces, the second section is going to have 4 pieces, and the third section will have 4 pieces. That's the 12 pieces in total that make this column. But right now we're just about to seam this first level, then we'll remove the wooden jigs and you'll see us go up with the second level. Here in this clip, we've set the first panel on the second level. Keep in mind that there is a top of the lower section that has a ledge or a flange all the way around the top, so the second section will be able to made with a bottom flange that the 2 will then become bolted together for stability. The second level will be made into 4 interlocking corner sections that are bolted together, which is the very same way that the first level was made. 4 interlocking corners that are bolted together. Just a quick drawing here. The rectangle in the center is the actual concrete column at CPK. The 4 corner column pieces that make each level. Each level is the same in the sense that it has 4 pieces. Each piece is different, but it all bolts together, and this is just a simple drawing to articulate that. I'm just wondering, this is going to straight or bottom. All right, straight in. Right about there. That's actually where it was supposed to be anyway, wasn't it? You're looking good, John. Keep coming down. Keep in mind that both of those upper panels were made like this one, where there's a seam already in the panel that's flanged, bolted together. That's the left side's going to be a corner, the right side's going to be a corner, and that's how we've made these. Third panel installed now, and it already has a flange in the middle of that panel that's naturally occurring as a fracture in the panels. That's where we segmented it. Okay, second section done, ready for mud, and then we're working on the third section, which we're just hanging the panels for this one. The third section's formed and ready to mud, and we've also started, as you can see with those wooden forms on the second level, we're starting to form the award rocks that we're going to make in place so they fit. Okay, third level, all detailed, and all the award rocks have been removed. There's the back, and then this is the front. Again, all award rocks have been removed. Right, we're just showing there are 48 rocks. 24 of them have no plaque. Then they have an identical counterpart that has a plaque. So they've got the non-plaque ones installed. As they present 2 awards, they get the 2 new rocks out with the plaques, replacing the ones without the plaques. And that allows them to endlessly continue with this process of giving an award out to their employees. This clip, we're just showing that the rock is stained and the award rocks are in. This is the back section, and then the front section, it's all stained. And I'm pulling out one of the non-plaque rocks, Sheck putting in one of the plaque rocks that's identical to the former. In this clip, I'm just showing you what we constructed as an easy lift. We made it to where it could be taken apart, put back together once we got it up the service elevator up to the 5th floor. We put it back together to lift this second section in place. And it's a 5-foot piece, 4 of them, all about 5 foot tall, and to lift it up about 4 foot tall is a little bit of a challenge. So I made the easy lift, which has an electric winch on it, to do that on site very easily. In this clip, we have loaded the first section of the column onto the trailer. The 4 corners are all bolted together, and they're on the right side of the trailer. On the left side of the trailer is the second section, and the 4 corners again are all bolted together for safe transport. Here we are just arriving at the CPK offices in Los Angeles. You can see that the top section is in the back of the pickup, where the first and second sections are there on the trailer. And here we're at the underground parking where we're unloading everything and just getting it up the service elevator there on the right. And in this clip, I'm just starting to put the 4 corners together that form the first section, and we're going to do the installation. All right, we got the last section up. Put the filing cabinets back, and he's just touching up a couple of scuffs with a little touch-up paint. And we're heading back to Oregon, another 15-hour drive. It took us a total, well, we got in the building about 8:30, and it's now 4:45. It took us longer to get the pieces upstairs, 5th story, by a service elevator, going down long hallways. And then that took us more time to get the scaffolding up here, the ladders, the tools, and the supplies, and the pieces than it actually took us to install it. But that's the way it goes. So, looking good.